Hmm. Eh. Welcome. Well, today I'm going to try surviving 100 days in a forest. Now, let's get the basics out of the way. Reports were made of a deer standing on two legs in an unnatural way in the forest. That's scary. The following week, four children went missing. It was clear something was very, very wrong with this forest. After a police search revealed no clues about the missing children, the forest was promptly locked to the public. You have 99 days to unravel the mysteries of the forest and figure out what is going on. Once I get in, I'll start the whole intro thing. 99. Find the missing children will help. Welcome to 100 days of surviving in the forest, where I have to survive by hunting animals, unravel the mysteries of this forest, and thrive as the to 100 days of being in a forest where I'll have to fight tooth and nail just to survive to the next day, maintain a campfire that is the only reason I can progress, and survive and save the missing children. Will I figure out all the mysteries of the forest and save the children in time, or will the wilderness decide my fate? However, it's not going to be exactly easy. There are many things in this forest. While it may not seem dangerous now, night is the real problem. Some reports say there was a deer-like creature in said forest. So will I be able to survive it and their crazy cultists? Or will I remain statistic to this? Another statistic on the missing reports. Right? We're starting out on day one, where we're collecting morsels and eating them. Nothing too bad. Then we cut down trees so we can get wood to make the fire. As we expand the fire, we unlock more and more of the world is shown to us. And sometimes structures can spawn, meaning, like this, it can show us interesting loot, which we hold in this old sack or bag of sorts. So I'm seeing this farm right now, and I'm deciding whether to enter it, because there might be some danger. There's a wolf. Yikes, took some damage, but other than that, I'm okay. There's a chest, but night is approaching. Look at the treasure chest. Quickly, for the loot chest, I get a revolver. Really helpful. 12 ammo for my defense. This forest doesn't seem so bad. Most dangerous thing I've seen are wolves. At least, I believe. Right, night one. Should stay close to the camp. Alright, missing children. 440 meters behind. Nice and bright. What is that thing? What are you? I'm just gonna pretend you don't exist. Mind if I cut some wood? Seems to not really like the light. So, night one, we discovered we aren't exactly alone in this wilderness. Not by the typical wolf life. There appears to be some sort of deer creature, which I believe may be a skinwalker. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty difficult to survive this forest with that. But other than that, it is safe. Alrighty, just cutting down some trees and stuff. It's morning. Gonna plant some saplings. Ooh, that's the pelt. That's the pelt trader. If we get what items he wants, he'll give us some pretty cool stuff. Yeah. The pelt trader has arrived there. And a bunny's foot. That's exactly what he wanted. Of course, probably I get an old flashlight, a good sack, or a good axe. If I get a good axe, I can not only do more damage, I can harvest trees faster. So overall, better. However, I need a wolf pelt. Wolf pelt. Those animals are pretty dangerous, so I'll have to be careful. These, however, are flowers. Don't know what I need flowers for, but they seem to bring around some interesting loot. Loot that will help me survive. For example, this old radio, which I can turn to scrap. This other old radio I can turn to scrap. A fairy? What kind of forest is this exactly? Seeds. Firefly seeds or berry seeds? Well, I believe hunger is more important, so I'll try to get berry seeds first. What's this? There's a treasure chest that way. I believe they mean the outpost up there. Alright, I'll just go up. Here's the thing, I am totally helpless right now. Sure, I've got a gun, but other than that, I can't really do much. After I open this chest, that may change. See? Oh, range for life 3. The deer chased me all night. I was only saved when the sun came out and disappeared into the forest. I bet the science lab at the edge of the forest has some answers. I don't think that's a good idea. Like, that is... Wow, that is quite a bit of ammo. I am blessed. This wolf, however, isn't. Yes. I got some pets. Me, I can go back to the base and give this nice guy his wolf pet. I'll get a leather body. An alpha wolf pet. Those are kind of rare. So far, everything is going good, though it's nighttime. That's enough. Oh dear. That's... Oh dear. That's not good. I'd prefer that not happen to me. Dino Kid. One of the missing children are that. However, I feel like we need to craft, maybe. I'll explain to you what crafting is in a bit after we get some wood. And so we go over here and shred. We can create a map. See, this map will be able to show where I've already been. And where I've yet to be. They can be accessed anywhere. However, if I find an alpha wolf, I'll be able to... Oh, this... I wonder why they have collars on. I wonder what kind of loot could be down there. A key? Probably goes to this door. What's in here? That's a kid. That's Oh, those are really pretty drawings. Yeah, really pretty. Keep drawing them. Yeah. I already have this. So it isn't too useful. Too darn useful. Not real. But it's still a cultist outpost. And I should probably get these stakes. Never said. Probably Pelt Trader already left. But in case if he comes back, I'll have to find an alpha wolf so I can give him the alpha wolf pelt and he'll give me a pretty good upgrade. Back, foul beast, back. A wolf pelt. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now I can look around. This is more than useful. This would probably get the fire out. Blunt large. Rifle wing. I don't have a rifle. This is a chest, however. I can get. These are really good. They can heal you. So. Alrighty. What's in here? Sheepman. I'll just grab the coal and get back to my fire. Revolver ammo. Oh. I'll check that out later. I'll get this flower just in case. Alright. Most, if not all, of the things in my sack go towards this fire. Did I just... Alright, there's the child. You're welcome, by the way. What are you gonna do? Oh! That's actually really helpful. Right, you. 699 meters that way. I have 6 ammo. Alrighty. I should be able to just get out my revolver. I have leather armor. Just need to go this way. If it's like anything like the last, I'll just shoot the wolves then. Plus I have some loot holding things. I think I might have found the next missing shot. Oh. Mr. Deerman, I'm just going back to my... I missed. Actually, I think it's best if I wait out till day. Oh, you're fast. Just gonna grind that like that. Alrighty. If I get these 2 items, I'll be able to track myself much better. But I need 5 wood to get That thing out there might be a bit difficult, but not too bad. However, since it just turned day, it'll be a lot easier. However, before I get to that place again, I feel like I need to craft some important thing. Multiple important things. These two items. Of course, this is a bonus. This will be to show which way I'm facing. This will be which will increase the days by one. This shade how close it is until night. Since my revolver is completely empty, I'll have to fight the wolves, but unless the shack I haven't checked has some ammunition. So I'll have to check. Now with my new crafted gear, I think I'll be able to take anything. Alrighty? Ranger lock. I felt like we've read that somewhere else. But this chest, however, is new. What's inside? What's inside? A seed box. Well, at least I'm doing some good for the environment. So, put that in there too. Now our wolves here seem slightly more dangerous. Yep, they're alphas. However, if a bandage, so that'll... Uh-oh. Oh god. There's one down. Okay, that... I need to heal a bit. However... Ooh, that's a natural alpha wolf. That's rifle ammo, not revolver ammo, but rifle. There's a chest that way. That way, however, is their base. And I'm not ready to go back there until I'm fully healed. I'm being attacked tonight. Fantastic. Utterly fantastic. So I'll have to wait. Oh, no, it's this. I don't have any ammo. I already have this. I only have this axe. What am I being attacked by? Do you think I can't be attacked by them because the fire is pretty large? Stay 5, but I'm being attacked. How fun. A mysterious group makes its way toward your campfire. Now you have axes, but my axe is cooler, so I'll believe I'll win this fight. Unless there's like 5 of them. Yeah, go. There's only like 2 of them. I can definitely take them. Ow, ow, ow. Hey, you forgot my plot armor. What is this? Do I just shred it? A wolf pelt. Alright, I'm gonna put you over here. However, since I need to heal, I'm gonna fight some innocent bunny. Yep. Going over here so I can eat. Now all I have to do is wait the night to go past. These carrots are tempting. Okay, going back to full health. Or full hunger, more like. That tells me everything I need to know. Alright. I have explored, not a large amount. So, since it's daytime, I'll be able to go back. Since it's a singular wolf, I'm full health and around almost full stamina. That's a slight problem. However, I feel like the loot there will be able to provide for the not so nice rain. The pelt trader has arrived, alright. Alrighty, blue key. And if I fight this alpha wolf, there might be a good chance I could get its pelt, so I can trade it. Oh, there's two of them. Yep, I got the pelt. I just need to get away, get away, get away. You. Yikes! I'll have to put you in my. Alright, open this chest. Hopefully, it's something like a bandage or something else. Oh, that'll replenish my hunger, I guess. Just be very careful. Oh, come on. Well, yes, that's it. This isn't scripted. I'll just have to try again. Yeah, I woke up in the same spot. Seems death is not the end. This time I'll have to be more careful and think more strategically. The first kid will be 220 meters that way, so not that far. Additionally, a structure is already spawned within a small circle, which would give me enough fuel to reach this fire. However, not by much. I am not fit to fight one of the cultist beasts, however, so I'll have to go somewhere like here. Usually these walls have good things like that. Good scrap and grind. Now, a flashlight, that will really help see in the dark. And since the deer thing's afraid of light, I'll be just like that. Well, it doesn't have the most battery in the world. So, there's coal. This is the fairy thing. However, there's a camp right here. Seems abandoned. Too. Camper's diary. Ooh, that's definitely. Someone's been stalking me. I've seen it out of the corner of my eye. It's taller than any human I've seen. It almost looks like a deer. Yeah, not good. I'm just gonna return back to camp before the fire burns out. Wow, it's really low. Yikes. I got some scrap and stuff, so I can probably craft something. No, I need 3 wood to craft the map. That's unfortunate. But since I got the axe, I'll be able to get that rather easily. Since I got the map, when I put it down, I'll be able to see where I've gone, where I haven't. Alrighty, there seems to be a log. Night is approaching, that's the worst time. That silver is good. If I can raid this camp, right, I've been here, I've raided it already. Right? These berries, however, will help with the food problem. Ever since Deerman doesn't appear until later, plus I have a flashlight, I'll be able to explore at night, like it is day. This coal will help refuel the fire. This would help too, replenish the fire. I'll have to I replenish the fire, I'll unlock more of this map. See, I haven't been there before. So maybe there could be some interesting loot up there. Like this. It was a coincidence another structure spawned right next to that. Ooh, a good sack. Hey, a whole lot of items. I wonder if there's like a third tier of axe. I've only seen good axe. I've seen a purple sack once. Probably just really rare. Remember, this is not scripted because I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing sometimes, but sometimes I don't. That's not very nice. Stay tuned now. And there's a faith ring, a flower ring. Some people call it fae traps. Oh, fays, fairies are the least thing I gotta worry about when that thing is just there. Got some stuff. The pelt trader has arrived today. There's a chest. What's inside? Or a fire. Something very strange is going on in the park. A few days ago, I noticed a deer standing on its hind legs looking. First I thought it was human. It would move closer. It just stood there staring at me. That's definitely not a human. That's way too tall to be a human. Yes. And it dropped the pelt for the first try. Alrighty. I should probably return back before it turns night. I have yet to tell. Have you? Never okay. It's funny because this guy might want a rabbit's foot. Maybe this bunny will have the rabbit's foot. They do. They want the bunny's foot. Revolver ammo, I guess. This guy wants a wolf pelt next, yes. A revolver will do. However, he wants an alpha wolf pelt, and I am not too far. Alrighty. It's time to craft something. Actually, I need to cut down some trees in order to craft. There's 3 trees right here, so if I cut them all down, I'll be able to do something with all these wood. Since I have a good sack, I can hold more at a time. So in general, more wood, the better. If I just all of it goes. I guess the rest go into the fire. How come can't I put another log in it? Maybe I'll just cut down. Oh, I'm hungry. That's I got carrots. Ooh, that's a wolf. Alrighty, I should be good for now. I might need to hunt some foods really soon. If I uncover this, I'll be able to see where some things are. The treasure chest. Assuming, let me get the flashlight. That way. Alrighty, I'm back with 2 pieces of food. Nom nom. Oops. Alright, I should be able to craft the next part. Then I can craft 3 things. This old bed, this compass, and a sundial. Put this here. Put that there. Put this here. I'll be able to tell which way I'm facing. Oh, shush, will ya? Since I have a revolver with 18 bolts. I should be able to get rid of the wolves before they become too much of a problem. Or since I have this flashlight, that dear person thinks he can come and bully me, I will show him otherwise. Come on. Should be careful of its power usage, though. However, since it's about to become day anyway, gonna bonk you on the head, like that, twice. And for this one, I'm gonna use 3 bullets. Alrighty, red key. I don't have much health, but I do have some storage. I'm gonna put you in my bag. Yeah, I can open the chest. Well, should be able to get some steaks and then some. Yikes. Yep, I am not trifling with the wilderness much longer. Luckily, though, I found. Ooh, that's another camp. Oh, go check on that after. Ooh, a spear. That's like one of the best melee weapons I've heard of. Open this door. There's a tire. I'll be able to fit. I'll be able to fit you two. So, since I have 25 left, which is enough, I can go back to the camp. I can shred some metal things for future crafting. Then, I should be able to do some things. This is the meat. Stuff. You. Since there's a tire like 2. A missing child has been found. Alright, days will now increase by 3. So, I ran that way. And I kept going and I saw a little camp thing. So if I just run them. But then again, I'll risk it for a biscuit. Oh, next day, I'll have to be extra careful because there's a cultist coming. There's a whole sacrificial thing. Has a leather body in it. However, if I grab the corpse suit. Ah ha ha ha. Oh no, I'm so. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to my campfire. I don't think you're actually a deer, though. All of you. I probably should eat the 2 steaks. I've got the treasure chest. I'll just wait. Maybe I can see where the Kraken kid is. 602 meters that way. Maybe the 3rd kid's in. I'll just go back to the cultist camp. Actually, I'll cut this tree down for some extra wood. Since night is coming to an end, I shouldn't have to worry too much about the deer thing. A few more wood and I'll be able to, like, upgrade the area I can perceive. And we're only on day 4. Alrighty. No, we just have to put the campfire wood in. One more? Seriously? Plus, when I up... Who came? Something evil's invading the campfire. That's not good. Not good at all. Yes. Actually, yeah, that way I'll be able to. 31 is a good spot to be. I think I'll be able to deal with the wolves, but then again, I don't have any more revolt. As the previous space, so if I go just a little bit more that way. Oh, that's not good. Well, might as well, because I'll get a big bonus if I do decide. If I do manage to successfully put alpha 4 alpha wolves. However, that one only gave me 1 hit using the math and or skill. I'd have to retry that again. Yeah, just showing my hands something. Alrighty, cut down wood. Alrighty. This is a very limited area. I'll get the wood I need. And hold this one to bring it. I just need to double check to see if there's anything interesting. No? Well, there's that thing, but I need to see what it really is. The map has grown. That's excellent. Very excellent. However, I need to look around for any form of loot, so I can get better weapons. If I get better weapons, then I can survive a bit longer. There's coal in here. There's scrap metal. So scrap, burn, scrap. However, this scrap, scrap, burn, scrap. There could be 2 chests here. Oh, and on my first day too. There's a good sack so I can hold more stuff. So, because I have a feeling, and there's another area here I can loot from. Oh, well, there's any loot, but there's a flashlight to help me see in the dark. So, burn, scrap, scrap, burn, scrap. That isn't gonna get confusing. Maybe I'll just figure it out as I go. Scrap, scrap, burn, scrap, scrap, burn, scrap, burn. Something like that. Ooh, a bandage. That will help me a lot. Probably something to swell. Yep, burn. I'll just figure it out as I go. Dump all that into there. Then grab all the scrap metal, which is quite a bit. Then I can go scree. Since the map has grown bigger, the threats have too. Night is approaching. Lovely. However, usually in these logs, there's some pretty good stuff. And loot. So if I get these items, I'll be able to get more stuff. However, these tree chunks also have good stuff. However, it's turning night, so I should probably get back to my campfire before anything unfortunate happens. However, for some reason, this flashlight. Seems that's the maximum capacity for this flashlight. Interesting. Go away. So, should be able to scrap. Oh, no, there's the coal. Nope, I scrapped that too. I'll have to see if where this first kid. 433 meters that way. That's worrying. Since I only have an old axe, I don't do that much. And since I have a flashlight, I'll be able to shine it on that creature every time it gets close. Let's see. There's a revolver. God, it's not stupid. Stupid. Okay. Oh, there's something here. I gotta be careful not to agitate that wolf. Something there, something. Yeah. Pelt trader. That can really help me catch up to get my loot and stuff. Revolver ammo. Some broken. Hmm. Spear. The best melee weapon. Or melee. However you say. Wait, let me show you by testing it on this wolf. It took 4 hits. And it gave me pretty good stuff. Now run through sleeves. I can probably find some useful. Chest. I wonder where could it be referencing? Right, let's see. Old radio. Stuff. Stuff. That's not good. I should probably get back to that. Actually, any more cultists trying to sneak up? No? Rifle ammo? A bear corpse? That's not worrying at all. Do you think it was the deer thing that did that? Let me check in here. Should probably get back to camp before anything else wrong happens. While I do have a spear, I don't have anything protecting my skin from being got. No, from being gotten. Because of that, I need to be careful. Oh, yeah, I have to get a bunny pelt. No, not bunny pelt. Bunny's foot. Bunny foot. Since they're like a dime a dozen, you should be able to get it relatively easy. However, their meat will do fine too. Don't want that guy to leave because he has some useful items if I get what he wants. I know I'm hungry. I so I take advantage. In fact, I'll get this bunny pelt right here. Not yet. I'm not ready yet. Get this one. Finally. Alrighty. Good axe. Alright. Good sight, good sight, good sight. Good. Come on, come on. A wolf. Oh, come on. Maybe he'll be back later. Why are they worshipping a that thing. Disgusting. Really ugly looking too. I don't have a map though, so I don't know where I'm going. Even if not to that woman's wolf's stomach, that's no good. However, I can get some things from here. If I uncover this, I can see where something is. There's a chest up there. So if I keep going that way, I'll be able to find some loot. Or specifically a chest. So since it pointed here, I'm going up here and going to assume that there is in fact a chest. Which is really helpful. Ooh, a fuel canister. I'll just look outside in case there's something. Yep, there is. Luckily, I don't take fall damage, or I'd have to be extra careful. However, flowers are not meant to be taken for granted. There's a chest here, some flashlights over there. Can't believe I got like two things right next to the base. Fuel canister goes here. Since I want more, I have 54. I have 54 thinglings. Already? I should probably craft a map. Ooh, that's a new place, because if there's a ring of flowers, that means I haven't explored. And they're all nature themed. Alright, there's something here. Oh, there is a bolt. Hmm. Since I am maximum health, I can be. These wolves don't take too long to kill. Yeah, I need to do better this time. This time, I guess I gotta lock in. So, but there's already a structure of flower cluster here for coal. Then I can look around and see if there's any. I can get rid of this bunny. Alright, I can do that. Ugh. Special visitor Luna, I guess. Ugh. Oh, I stepped onto the key. Oh, wrong thing. Hold on. I can put some things over here. This is the loot pile. This is for when I need food. However, I don't even need to expand the fire, so I can already get a map. However, it would be helpful. So I can go shred this in. Create a map. Alrighty. Plenty to explore here. Plenty to explore. At least for now. So, flower. Well, it didn't drop a pelt, it did drop a lot of things. Most of which is useful. Get the scrap and put it in a grinder. Or eating these grapes. Some berries, yes. But I think they're more so. Ooh, there's a cultist base. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I didn't even want to check that out. Yeah, in fact, I'm just gonna go up here, away from your vision. Yeah, in fact, I think I'm just gonna open this chest, go. Planted fireflies? Fireflies are animals. How do you plant fireflies exactly? Actually, I'm not gonna ask. Heck, you go in here. There's some. Where are the rabbit foot? Rabbi feet. Yep, over there. There's a hut over there. Now it's unnecessarily dark. Sheep metal? So I can't see whether I'm about to bump into a wolf. However, the flower lady is here. Don't ask why I say flower lady. Just what I call her. She doesn't have a name. Flower lady. In fact, there's a little thing. A nice and calm abandoned camp. I can open this to see if I get anything. Because last time I opened the chest, I got some seeds. I got a flashlight. Well, it's better than nothing. Since the campfire's about to come out, I'm concerned. Two fireflies have grown. Of course. You want a rabbit's foot. I think I have a rabbit's foot right here. The good axe. So I can cut down things. However, I need a wolf's pelt. So, sorry, buddy. I need your skin. Of course, you don't give me your skin. Give me your skin now. However, since I'm collect around 20 flowers, I can go to the Miss Fairy Son. Give her 20 flowers. I can get some berry seeds. This seems to be an abandoned. I think I can take this. No, I cannot. I cannot. To battle. Well, that wasn't worth it. That wasn't worth risking my life for. Alrighty, if I can get the call from here, I should be able to. Actually, there's revolver ammo too. Oh, no revolvers yet. Yet, I say. So I have a feeling I might find one soon. However, the best bet is to look around for structures so I can loot them. However, something like this would be helpful. As for example, I got 2 pieces of coal. A bandage would work too. Bandage works too. In fact, I can check this. There's rifle ammo. We're gonna get a rifle in the future. Day 3. I am not risking it. Actually, I have a bandage. What am I worried about? Right. Got my Lexax. Maybe the pelt trader will come back soon enough. Yeah, I gotta go back to my camp. Suddenly, that's a very bad idea. Scrap, scrap. Since I'm too much of a coward, I'm just gonna craft me a map. Oh, I already crafted me one. 1, 2, 3. Put a tree right next to this. Alrighty, I can craft the next big thing. A compass, a bed, and a sundial. This space is really coming together. However, I feel like I... Nope, nope. Gonna plant the tree right here. Our small problem is I'm still not that